Coming up on your favorite 5 minutes of WordPress, another Automattic product leapfrogged. We're on the path to WordPress 6.5. All that and more on the WP Minute. This episode of the WP Minute is brought to you by our friends at Omnisend, the top-rated email and SMS marketing platform for WordPress stores. Find out more at omnisend.com. That's omnisend.com. And give your brand the boost it deserves. Your favorite 5 minutes of WordPress starts now. I found myself making an interesting Automattic omelet of thoughts this week. The changes of Tumblr, like cutting back on staff versus rolling out new features. The acquisition of the Text.com app. Personally, I started to use more Automattic products like WordPress.com for my podcast setup newsletter, and their P2 product for a new way to communicate with WP Minute annual members. Prices are rising at page builder companies like Elementor last week. Bricks is dropping lifetime pricing come the new year, and Breakdance is prepping for their new adjustment. Some folks are speculating Divi won't be able to maintain lifetime and analyze their existing lifetime plus annual plans. And to make this the most interesting thought omelet you've ever had, Basecamp's Once.com first product is set to take on Slack. How will this all come together into a savory dish? Maybe it won't. Carry on to find out. There's a certain cohort of people that think the inclusion of Gutenberg, block-based editing, and the site editing experience in the open source version of WordPress is just free labor to enhance WordPress.com's offering. I can tell you with certainty, if that were the strategy, it's about 5 years out from reaching that goal. I started a new account so that I could fully immerse myself in building on the platform, using pretty much all of the features that they throw at me, except for the free domain. I found that WordPress.com struggles with the same onboarding and learning curve issues open source WordPress has. Same with the P2 product experience. It's headlined, quote, the new working, and as far as I know, used across the entire org at Automattic, at least for asynchronous comms. It's nice, but it's far from polished or ready for any non-technical business or a business with more integration needs to invest in. Automattic's challenges are the same that you and I face. Not enough resources, not enough people, and not enough time. Too many products, too many problems. Once.com will be interesting to me because I think a one-time fee for a Slack competitor might be a nice disruptor for a certain set of users. Generally, products that come out of Basecamp have a certain level of usability stability, as I like to call it. It won't blow you away, but you know what you're going to get out of it. I think they'll do the same for chat, which had me thinking, damn, I'd love to see something like that come out of Automattic too. P2 is a perfect example, but I've also said that about other Automattic products and have been underwhelmed, like with Simple Note, VideoPress, and now with my short time with P2. Zoom out and look at 4 major Automattic focuses: WordPress.com, Jetpack, WooCommerce, and WordPress.org. Think about how clunky these all fit together. The struggles with using the products, the marketing, and the positioning of each value add. Then the user upgrade path, like where does one start? Where do they go from here? Which one is the best platform to start with? Wrap your head around the scope of it. Think about how you would navigate a few aircraft carrier-sized products like that, and then remember, Automattic lists roughly 14 other products and services and apps that they all manage on their website. How is the question that comes to mind. Next is why. Why have all of these other products and services in the portfolio when WordPress and Woo still have so much stuff to do? I can't help but think of a recent Mullenweg tweet where he called out pricing changes of page builders, paraphrasing, if they all just focused on the WordPress experience from the beginning, we'd all be a lot further along. Well, how spread out is Automattic? What if Automattic only focused on the big 4 instead of 13 plus a social network? It's a tasty omelet today, isn't it? Believe me, I want Automattic to win. I also want cool products from them too. I think they're still the best steward for open source WordPress, and the blueprint for that model for other open source products would be a huge boon to all of us. My prediction is 2024 will be a year of reckoning for all of it. At least lay the groundwork for a more defined WordPress.com versus WordPress.org. Not that we'll have that much say in it. Important links this week. The roadmap to WordPress 6.5 is out. Tumblr tests communities. WP Weekly Awards 2023 winners announced. Spencer Foreman interviews Syed Balki. WordPress security team impersonation scams. Be on the lookout for those. I interviewed Dustin Hartzler about podcasting in the WordPress space. I also was interviewed on WP Product Talk to talk about the advantages of podcasting. And the video of the week, how to add Google fonts to your block-based theme ahead of WordPress 6.5. Check out all of those links mentioned in the newsletter or the blog post at thewpminute.com. That's it for today's episode. Get the weekly newsletter at thewpminute.com/subscribe. Want to support the show and join a Slack group filled with WordPress professionals like you? Talk about the news, share your WordPress business content, and network with others. Head to thewpminute.com/support and get access to our group. Support the show for as little as $5 or more if you feel we provided more value. Thanks to our pillar sponsors, Pressable, Bluehost, and OmniSend. Thanks to our Foundation Plus sponsors, WP World, Image SEO, and Hostinger. Thanks to all of our annual supporting members and you, the listener. Without your support, the WP Minute wouldn't be possible. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.